Hey there ladies, don't forget to subscribe to Sassy Sexy Save TV, and as well don't forget to check out our blog www.sassysexysave.com. All information can be found there if you want some more information in regards to what Sassy Sexy Save is all about. So don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. We want to grow and be better together, so don't forget to subscribe.
My wife's grandfather was a pastor. Never go to bed angry. Just have pray about it. If you don't want to pray about it, but never go to bed angry, because again, tomorrow may not be promised to us. The last thing you want to do, if you love the individual, the last thing you want to do is to go to bed angry. You can always say, let's discuss it in the morning. Discuss it in the morning if it needs to, but don't go to bed angry.
Yeah, and then to kind of talk about, because I feel like this gets debated a little bit too, doing a little research, and like talks about don't go to bed angry, but then some people are like, but I have gone to bed angry. Like, you know, because I'm that person where like if I'm upset, I'm not going to talk to you about this because it's not going to turn well, because I'm mad. So I might have to go to bed angry.
I think you said
so it's like, so is it not it's not necessarily don't go to bed angry, but don't go to bed like in a, all right, we communicated, but obviously we didn't communicate the right way, so now we're still mad. So it's like, okay, well, this is what you can do. Don't go to bed angry, but if you feel like you need a moment, don't start, because I'm a person, I'm not going to have a conversation with you when I'm mad, because everything wrong is about to come out.
and you know, I think he said something too, is that let's just say we reframe it as don't go to bed angry with the person, but go to bed angry with the situation. Unless it was something that was really done to you from that person, then I understand by going to bed angry with that person. But try not to be angry with the person, but angry with the way the situation went down, the way it happened. Again, and I say, if you love the individual, you want to go to bed sleepy, go to bed sleep, but you try not to be so angry with the person and praying that the Lord bless it to see another day we can solve it. Or stay up all night if you need to try to hash it out, you know, or just
don't try and solve it angry. That's what I would suggest.
And
don't solve
be
it
careful
angry.
with words, because words, even if you are angry, you know, hold yourself. Control yourself.
Once they're out there.
And once they're out there, and when the dust settles, the smoke clears, and it's a clear
you're like, oh
day,
man, like
everything is going good, that person will remember.
Yeah, you got your head right back.
What you said that was
like,
very hurtful, because words hurt harder than any kind of weapon. You know?
Especially when it comes when you like, you love me, how could you say this to me? Like, geez,
well, how long
that's
you
how you really
that?
Yeah, then it comes to like, geez, well, I just feel like the worst person in the world from this one, you know, from this one incident that happened.
And then trying to get yourself, really, to be honest with you, you have to try to yourself not to put yourself in a position where it gets so bad to where I am going to bed angry.
Yeah, and what I would add on top of that, as we're talking about angry, don't, because we live in a day and age of social media. We live in a day and age where, you know, we want to talk to our friends and, you know, single friends and all that stuff, and we just want to talk to someone about it. I get it. You want to talk to somebody. You don't want to feel like you're by yourself. You know, all those things. Get off your chest. You don't want to sit there harboring, and resentment comes along, and that's a whole other thing. But I would absolutely suggest to any married couple, I don't care if you're newly married for 500 years, do not go to single people for marriage advice. Because they're not going to give you the right perspective. They may have the right, you know, like they want to help, I get it, but you don't have the correct perspective. Because when you get married, you truly give up the eyes for us. So guess what? I'm not going to go to one person who doesn't understand, like in marriage, there's certain compromise, there's certain sacrifice, there's certain things that they like, there's certain things that you don't like. You know, when you go into marriage, you're truly thinking of that other person. You're truly having this servant heart. No offense if you're single, nothing wrong with that, absolutely not. God can use single people. But if you're single, you don't have that marriage mindset. And that's
being true. That's being really truthful, because all of us didn't come into this world married. And every last one of us developed a sense of self and I and my feelings. You know, so to go and try to give a marriage couple advice when you still living in a single, and it's okay to say self-centeredness, looking out for you. You know, there's nothing wrong with being at a point where I want to be focused on my career, focused on me.
Right.
You know, I want to have nice shoes. I want to have a nice one. I want to have, you know, it's about you. But marriage is different to where it's about being sacrificial.
You're coming together with a lot of decisions. It's not like I made a decision today, like, huh? Like, wait, what?
Right, exactly.
It doesn't work like that.
That's
so anytime that you're angry, do not go to a single person. And as well, do not post your business on social media. I've seen this happen and it is not good. People have recovered, of course, but family members have seen this, friends have seen this. It's very hard for people to get something like that out of their mind. You literally put everything out there. You put yourself out there, you put your husband out there, you have kids, you put everything out there. So unfortunately, it allows people to question, like, are y'all really okay? Well, she just did this or he just posted this. Are you sure? Like, y'all may have worked out and are good to go, which is great, praise the Lord. But unfortunately, people, we're going to keep thinking like, but you did, like, you went to the extreme of truly putting it out there for literally everybody. So do not do that either. Communicate with each other. If you still feel like you need further help, go to a marriage counselor, a marriage couple that you can trust, anything like that. But avoid single persons and avoid social media.
Pray about it too. Pray about it.
Pray about it. Come together. It's about y'all, because if marriage falls apart, literally it trickles down to everything else. I feel like sometimes we're like, oh, it's fine, oh, we just got divorced, or we just broke up, or we just did this. But you don't realize you're connected with other families, you're connected with their friends, you have friends that connected with that family, is connected with that. You know, so it's not just you two, it truly trickles down to other people. And if you have children, it trickles down to them. It really is a truly ripple effect on both ends.
Right. It's not just about you now.
It's really not. It's really not. So if you go
feel like it.
if you go into marriage, be aware of, yes, you two are in this union, you two are good, as well. Be aware of those others that, you know, along the way that are there.
Right. That's good advice.
Before you make that final decision.
Good advice.
To call it quits. And I always tell my husband, like, we want to protect that marriage circle at all costs.
That's right.
And Nicole Crank, who I listen to her a lot, follow her on Instagram. Love her. And she was actually at a conference. It was her and her husband and some other persons that were there too. And she was talking about literally like, don't go to single people for any type of marriage advice. And then one example she kind of used was like, even if I am upset with him, even if I am like livid with him, like, I'm not gonna go like, and you know what else he did? And you know, I'm not gonna do that to him. I'm not gonna go to somebody else like, and you know what else? Because I just broke, that trust. I just broke that bond now. I put all his business out there. You know, I'm not going to put his business out there. He's not going to put my business out there. You want to protect that at all costs. And unfortunately, we live in a time where it's like, I just got to tell somebody. No, you don't. Go back. Have self-control.
Pray about it.
And talk to each other. That's why you're there. Like, he didn't go anywhere. You got to go to sleep in the same house. You have no choice. At some point, you got to talk. At some point, you have to talk.
That's right.
So, no matter what, you're gonna talk at some point. So definitely
move on.
So you don't want your husband or your wife to feel like, if I tell them this, you don't want to violate that trust, and you don't want to violate that. I just know it's just very hard to get that back once you've put that out there to somebody else.
Sometimes you don't get it back.
Yeah, and unfortunately
you have to just move on and live with it. But it's all about trusting each other. And not just trust, because sometimes people talk about, trust, going out and having another relationship. No, trust is bigger than that. Trust is that I trust you to take care of my heart. I trust you to protect my heart. I trust you to look after, to watch out for me. Even if I did do something that made no sense, and even if I might have hurt you, just know that we love each other enough to get back. But once you put it out there, it's going to always be someone that's going to bring it back, or you're going to see it on social media, then you're going to revisit it all over again.
You're constantly defending your marriage over and over again.
I'm a huge component of pray about it, because the Lord can take anything. Go in the closet, shut the door, go in your car, shut the door, and give it all to the Lord, because one thing about it, He's not going to tell your business.
Oh, yes. Yes. Exactly.
Try to make it work. So you can make it work, but just remember, it's a bond. It's a bond. Like the ring on my hand is a big circle. It connects. You can even see where it connects. It just together.
It's fused in there.
It's in there, fused in there. So but look out for that person that you.
Yeah, look out for each other.
you love.
Yeah, look out for each other.
It's gonna get better.
Because it's so funny. Any slight thing anybody may say about my husband at work or anything like that, I'm like, what? No, what? No, not my husband. I'm like, no. And that's how it should be. But like, oh, just so urgent, man. No, that's how it should be.
Right. That's right.
Stop. Don't stop. Even if it's true. Nope. No, it's not. That's not him. Nope. No, it's not.
He defended his honor.
Because I know he does the same thing to me. And I was like, he's like, everybody say anything. I don't. What? No.
That's it.
Nah.
I wonder where you get that from.
My mom. I know exactly where I got from. My mom.
Yeah.
I remember. Who? My husband? No, it's not. I remember that conversation.
I love it.
But thank you guys. Hopefully we helped you a little bit. I try to keep it organized, guys. I know sometimes I go all over the place and grab things left and right. So hopefully I did help you guys in regards to communicating. Be yourself, trust each other, and protect that circle.
That's it.
Protect that circle, okay? It's very important, not just for you, but for other people. Because you never know who's looking at you.
Right.
You could be somebody's example for their marriage, and then they see you fall apart. It's just like,
and they fall apart.
So be that example, protect that circle, communicate effectively, talk for 30 minutes, get in there, deep conversations, it's okay. Right. I know men still talk about feelings and all those things, but hey, make that space safe for him to talk to you. Maybe he's feeling like, I don't know if I feel safe talking about something. Right. Make it his safe place at the same time as well. Gentlemen, make that her safe place as well. But thank you guys so much for being here on our marriage topic today. Anything you guys want to know further about, want some more scriptures, go to www.sassysexysave.com for more information, and we will see you guys next time.
That's right. Pray about it.
Yes, pray about it, and we'll see you next time.